Last week, I discussed how Project OverTechnical had its biggest update so far, and in this particular video, that is technically true as well, that this is also yet another mod pack update, but I'm not labeling this as a devlog for a very important reason, and that's what this video is going to be about. So, in order to go ahead and discuss what's going on with this particular pack, I need to go ahead and back up to earlier this week because NORTHSTAR REDUX had its first update in months, and it is a massive update. I am genuinely impressed with what was actually added. I have no idea what sort of coding wizardry had to go in to actually getting some of this to work, but that's beside the point. So I did a live stream on Monday showcasing this, just go ahead and playing through it. And the actual dev was in the live stream chat as well, which was definitely awesome. Some of the stuff I actually learned about the update actually came from them, which I do want to give a shout out to them specifically. But regardless, the reason I'm saying all this is because I actually kind of discussed both in the live stream very briefly, as well as on their Discord with a couple of people, that I should probably go ahead and upgrade the pack from Forge 1.20.1 to NeoForge 1.21.1, which is actually what I'm playing on right now. I went ahead and upgraded the pack to 1.21.1 on NeoForge, and I want to state for the record that this is not a guaranteed change. It is not going to be guaranteed that it's going to happen at all, and that's why I'm making this video in particular, because I want to discuss some of the positives and negatives of both upgrading and staying on the old version, at least from my particular perspective. You guys are more than welcome to disagree with me down in the comments, but please try to understand that this is from my perspective. So, to start off, NeoForge on this particular version, I just had voice crack, excuse me, but NeoForge on this particular version does have a few different benefits. For one, it is actually more commonly updated for various different mods because it's a more recent version, technically speaking. But outside of that, I don't really see any other benefit. And maybe there's something that I'm missing. I'm not 100% sure. But that is the way I personally see it. And I do know for a fact that the base create mod is no longer being updated on Forge 1.20.1, at least from what I'm able to tell. And this particular version still is. So there is definitely benefits to being on this version. That being said, though, I am not super familiar with this version of the pack, as I had to basically completely remake it from scratch because there are some mod incompatibilities, some mods that just straight up didn't exist. Some mods that caused some problems that had to be completely removed, one of which was mechanism covers, which for some bizarre reason completely crashed the game trying to load a brand new world. I have no clue why, but that's besides the point. So there are definitely some downsides as well as some upsides to being on this particular version. Going back to 1.20.1 on regular Forge, this is the version that I am the most familiar with, and with some minor back-end tweaks, like I said in the previous video, it is more or less ready to start private alpha testing. So that's where I stand with this mod pack as a whole, and why I'm conflicted with moving to NeoForge 1.21.1. Now, don't get me wrong, it is definitely a good idea to go ahead and update, because then I will get mod updates a lot better than I would if I stayed on the previous version. I'm 100% aware of this. But I have a lot of back-end testing to do with this particular version. I have no idea how stable it is. I have no idea if there's crashes that I need to go ahead and take care of. I do also need to completely remake the custom mod recipe mods. I didn't need to work like that. But I do need to completely remake the recipe mods that I made on that pack for this particular version. So they're not currently in this version as of yet. But that being said, that's really all I have for right now. So I'm at a standstill on whether or not this is the version I'm going to stay on. And hopefully you guys understand my point of view on this as a first-time mod pack developer. I know I've made other mod packs in the past, but they've never been public, but that's beside the point. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. Hopefully you guys get what I'm going at, and yeah, I will try to keep you guys updated, but outside of that, that's all I've got for you. So, I will see you guys later.